Friends, today's video is all about bringing awareness about freezing and thawing of food and how freezing can control food waste. Very interesting video. Please be on it till the end. Hello friends, welcome to my channel of More and More Food, Flavor, Color and Celebration. Assalamu alaikum and namaste. I hope you all are doing super. और आपकी दुआ से I am doing super fantastic. So I'm putting this all in the freezer. So these are puff sheet squares of this particular brand. Okay, let's friends see. I do hope you enjoyed the part 1, and now this is the part 2 where we are going to stuff the filling and make Spanakopita. Wrap them. Take your fork and give that design. I think this works. Okay. Friends, today's video is very informative because on this video we are going to learn about fillings and food safety rules, what is freezing and thawing. So all this information I'm going to give you, and I've also mentioned all the details in description box. Do check it out. Friends, different kinds of wraps you can freeze up to 3 months. Okay, anything with egg filling, okay, you can freeze only up to 3 weeks. Do keep this in mind in order to avoid any kind of potential food poisoning. Let's know more about fillings and food safety. Very easy, very simple. While the puff pastry itself can be frozen and thawed safely, that's not necessarily true of the fillings. The standard rules of food safety still apply. If your pastries have been thawed and held in the refrigerator, they are safe to refreeze if they remained below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Remember that. If they have been out of room temperature for 2 hours or less, they are still safe as long as they are refrozen immediately. If they have been out for longer than 2 hours, then discard it immediately. There are certain things you need to consider while freezing food. Cool the food before you freeze it. Wrap the food properly or put it in sealed containers. Freeze food in small portions and label everything you freeze. Rest, please read it in the description box. Friends, results show that food waste can be reduced by 6-fold when frozen. Isn't that amazing? So like this we will make all of them, and then I'll just place them on the tray and I'll freeze them and then place them in the Ziploc bags. Friends, one batch of Spanakopita is ready. I'm putting this for freezing. So between work, home, health issues, even this is important. Ramadan is important. So this is not just Ramadan special. Even Holi is around the corner. And serve it to your guest. I hope they won't stick to each other. Let's see. So I'm keeping this also in the fridge. Let's bake and see some of them, how it turns out. I don't like the smell of egg, so I'm just going to brush this with olive oil. Friends, now coming to freezing and thawing. So understand that most bakeries freeze puff pastry for storage, and home bakers typically rely on frozen sheets of pastry from the supermarket. Thaw the dough overnight in the refrigerator rather than leaving it to thaw at room temperature. What will happen at room temperature? If the dough becomes warm enough for its butter layers to begin melting, the layers will stick together in those spots. The pastry will still taste fine, but it will rise very poorly and unevenly when baked. A proper thawed sheet of pastry remains slightly stiff enabling cooks and bakers to shape it around a variety of fillings. So it's always good to thaw them in the refrigerator overnight. Friends, it took 30 minutes to bake this at 160 degree. Ensure you put some lining when you're baking it. I baked them in a hurry, so they are quite flaky. You can brush with egg, so it will give a good color. I have not brushed with egg. Looks quite nice. This is hot, but you know the puff pastries are pretty light. See, you can feel the oil. They're pretty light, and even the samosa is. We'll fry some of them and see. So this basically I'm going to fry, but this I'm going to bake. Friends, small puff pastries I made for, and I baked it in the oven and it's looking too good. Let's see how flaky it is. Let's see how it is from inside. Looks good from inside, see? You just can't have one. It is super delicious. Let's check this one also. On samosa wrap we made. This is okay types. I think it required more time. I think it's better to fry this. Oh no. Very good, not bad. Better to bake them. Oh ho ho. They are little soft. I should have baked them for more 5 minutes. If you're health conscious, bake them in the oven, air fryer. If you want to fry them, you can even do that. Friends, do give your like and subscribe. A lot of hard work is gone in gathering this information and making the concept very clear to you about freezing and thawing. I have not put any lining. Okay, and they have not got stuck to the tray, because after freezing this for an hour or for 2 hours, okay, I went to the fridge and I just moved them, and then after that they have not got stuck to the tray. These ones also, see, I have not put any lining. Now for the Ramadan, you decide according to your family whether twice a week you're going to remove the packets or every day you're going to remove the packets. Accordingly to your family preference, you make packets. I always make a point to reuse my Ziploc bags. Okay. So this remaining 5, I'll just add it here. So this is ready, friends. Ramadan bolo, Holi bolo, make it. This lot of samosa patti I have stuffed with feta and spinach because little filling was remaining. And here is the Spanakopita, where feta cheese and spinach I have stuffed in the puff pastry sheet. So all this I will be freezing. You can also fry them if you like. So whatever information I've shared with you on the video regarding freezing, thawing, okay, and also freezing with these kind of samosas, these kind of food, follow those methods, understand them well so that you don't have to face food poisoning. Alright, there are limitations when you are freezing and thawing food, and incorporate that in your life and make your life easy. If you follow the correct guidance and rules, freezing food can actually be time-saving task for cooking. If you wish to enjoy this kind of food for a longer time by freezing, then you need to follow the guidelines to avoid any food poisoning. I'm not an expert here, but whatever best information I've given on the basis of my personal experience. Alright, because I have been working all my life, okay, and I have used all these ideas. Detailed information about freezing and thawing is online. Do check it out. Once this is frozen and you want to eat, you can directly bake them or fry them. You don't have to thaw this kind of food. Do remember, puff pastry you can only bake. I'm reusing this one. I had used it for something else. Washed, cleansed, and I've kept it. Friends, build your awareness towards freezing and thawing of food. And whenever you're packing this, air should not be there. You need to get rid of all the possible air. Vacuum this out completely. There should not be any air inside these bags, in order to avoid any bacterial growth in the food. Done. And my another Ramadan prep are these chanas. Red chanas. I have made packets like this to make salad, to make chaat. Nothing big deal about this. Just wash the chana, soak it overnight. In the morning, put it in a cooker. Add some meetha soda, okay, and add salt. Give it whistle, 4 to 5 whistles. Allow it to cool down, drain, and then pack them. That's it. These are very helpful during iftari. You know, when you really don't want to have something. I really enjoy the salad and the chaat. Okay, so this preparation also you can do and keep. Hope you liked my Ramadan prep. More is coming. Stay tuned for the next video. And take very good care of yourself. Be safe. Good food, good mood. And until we meet next, don't forget to eat, love, and pray. Bye. And end of the video, I'm labeling the packets. Don't forget to watch it. Something different this Holi, do make this. Friends, it was very much important for me to share this information with you on the video about filling and thawing and freezing. Do take this very seriously, understand the concept, and make your life very easy and be free of food poisoning, and reduce food waste by freezing food you're going to use later. If you still haven't subscribed, then do subscribe my channel, because amazing video is coming up next.